20 cooking mistakes everyone makes. Cooking seems simple. You follow a recipe, add some ingredients, and heat things up. But small mistakes in the kitchen can make a huge difference in how food tastes and turns out. Things like overcrowding a pan, skipping preheating, or not using enough salt. Even experienced home cooks make these mistakes without realizing it. And once you fix them, your cooking can instantly improve. So today, we're looking at 20 cooking mistakes everyone makes. 20. Not reading the recipe first. One of the most common mistakes happens before cooking even starts. Many people begin cooking while reading the recipe step by step. But recipes often require preparation ahead of time, like chopping vegetables, measuring ingredients, or preheating the oven. Professional kitchens call this mise en place, meaning everything is prepared before cooking. Skipping this step can lead to rushed mistakes. 19. Not preheating the pan. Putting food into a cold pan can prevent proper browning. When a pan is hot enough, food forms a golden crust through the Maillard reaction, a chemical reaction between amino acids and sugars. This reaction creates deep flavor and color. Without enough heat, food can turn out pale and bland. 18. Overcrowding the pan. When too much food is added to a pan, moisture gets trapped. Instead of searing, the food starts to steam. This prevents browning and often results in soggy texture. Leaving space between ingredients allows moisture to escape so proper browning can occur. 17. Not using enough salt. Salt doesn't just make food salty. It actually enhances flavor by balancing bitterness and bringing out natural tastes in ingredients. Professional chefs season food throughout the cooking process, not just at the end. Undersalting is one of the biggest reasons home cooking can taste flat. 16. Cutting food unevenly. Uneven pieces cook at different speeds. Small pieces may overcook while larger pieces stay undercooked. Keeping ingredients roughly the same size helps everything cook evenly. This is especially important for vegetables and meats. 15. Cooking meat straight from the fridge. Very cold meat can cook unevenly. The outside may cook quickly while the inside stays cold. Letting meat sit at room temperature for a short time before cooking helps it cook more evenly. 14. Flipping food too often. Constantly flipping food can prevent proper browning. When food stays in contact with a hot surface long enough, it develops a flavorful crust. Moving it too soon interrupts this process. Sometimes the best approach is simply leaving it alone for a few minutes. 13. Using the wrong oil. Different oils have different smoke points. Some oils, like extra virgin olive oil, can start smoking at lower temperatures. Others, like avocado oil or canola oil, tolerate higher heat. Using an oil with the right smoke point helps prevent burning and off flavors. 12. Not letting meat rest. When meat cooks, juices move toward the center. Cutting it immediately allows those juices to run out onto the plate. Letting meat rest for a few minutes allows juices to redistribute throughout the meat, keeping it more tender and flavorful. 11. Boiling instead of simmering. Some dishes require gentle heat. Boiling too aggressively can break delicate foods apart or make sauces reduce too quickly. A simmer, small bubbles rising slowly, is often the correct temperature for soups, sauces, and braises. 10. Not tasting while cooking. Recipes are guides, but ingredients can vary. Salt levels, acidity, and flavors may need adjustment. Professional cooks taste food frequently during cooking to adjust seasoning. Waiting until the end makes it harder to fix problems. 9. Washing mushrooms too much. Mushrooms act like small sponges. Soaking them in water can cause them to absorb moisture, making them harder to brown. Most chefs recommend quick rinsing or wiping with a damp cloth instead. 8. Using dull knives. Dull knives are actually more dangerous than sharp ones. They require more force and are more likely to slip. Sharp knives cut cleanly and allow better control, making cooking both safer and more efficient. 7. Adding garlic too early. Garlic cooks very quickly. If added too early in a hot pan, it can burn and develop a bitter taste. That's why many recipes add garlic after onions or vegetables have started cooking. 6. Not drying food before searing. Moisture prevents browning. Water must evaporate before food can reach temperatures high enough for the Maillard reaction. Patting meat or vegetables dry with a paper towel helps them brown properly. 5. Using the wrong pan size. A pan that's too small leads to overcrowding. A pan that's too large may heat unevenly. Using the correct pan size helps maintain proper heat distribution and cooking results. For cooking pasta in too little water. Pasta needs space to move. Using too little water can cause pasta to stick together and cook unevenly. Large pots of boiling water help pasta cook properly and maintain texture. 3. Not preheating the oven. Ovens take time to reach the correct temperature. Putting food in too early can change cooking times and affect results, especially for baking. Preheating ensures food cooks at the intended temperature from the start. 2. Ignoring carryover cooking. Food continues to cook even after it's removed from heat. This is called carryover cooking. Large cuts of meat can rise several degrees in temperature while resting. Removing food slightly before it reaches the final temperature helps prevent overcooking. 1. Not cleaning as you go. Professional kitchens emphasize cleaning while cooking. This keeps workspaces organized and prevents chaos at the end of a meal. It also makes cooking less stressful and more efficient. Cooking isn't just about recipes. It's about technique, timing, and small details that affect flavor and texture. Fixing even a few of these common mistakes can dramatically improve your cooking. And often the difference between an average meal and a great one comes down to simple habits in the kitchen. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and see you next time.